I don't know. I found myself thinking about us and whether we do a garden gig because he was like, I think these are going to be around next summer. And I think beer garden gigs, I've done a couple are great fun because you're in a pub.
They're going to be around next summer. People's garden gigs aren't. People want gigs in their garden at the minute. And when I say people, 20 people so far in the whole country have done garden gigs, maybe. It's because they're dead bored. People are bored and they can't go out to the theatre or to the comedy club or whatever. They can't go. So the people who love comedy have gone, yeah, we'll just do it in the garden. Like they've seen that it's available and they've took it. When other stuff is available, people aren't doing that.
It's of its time, isn't it? It's of this time.
And it's great. I think it's brilliant. There's a Scottish comedy promoter, Alan Anderson, who divides opinion at best.
Hi, Alan.
And the other day, he commented on Freddie's thing about the garden gigs. Like, is this the future we're working for? And it's like, no, Alan, it isn't. But it's the present we've got to put up with.
Alan, it's the rent we're working for. Jesus fucking Christ. Pull your head out your backside.
It was like...
Alan, sorry, hi mate, you're all right. I'm available for bookings from September onwards. See you in Leeds.
Alan's been running those drive-through gigs, which some comics have really enjoyed. I can't think of anything worse. I'd much rather do 20 people in the garden than 200 people honking the horn every time they find something funny. It's just not for me. Like
I'm glad I've done a couple of them though. I might never do another garden gig. Last night, I'll remember it.
Yeah.
We did a gig. Are we allowed to talk about what we did? Or we're not?
I think we can now.
We did an underground indoor illegal gig.
So I ran an illegal gig.
We're not going to say where, but we ran a very socially distance, possibly illegal gig.
Yeah.
And it was fucking brilliant.
It was me, Dan, Justin Morehouse, Alfie Brown and Danny McLaughlin.
I will never... As long as I live, I will never forget that gig.
It was great as well, wasn't it? The energy was amazing. Everyone who wanted to be there was there. And it was just fun. And I'm kind of gutted that they're legal again now because I wanted to keep doing them.
Yeah,
like, I booked the one we're doing Sunday. That's indoors. And I booked that in before the government said, oh, go ahead, do indoor gigs again.
I thought that was an outdoor gig.
No.
Oh, I love it.
It's designed so that it looks like it's outdoors.
Right, yeah,
like
okay, great.
The inside of that building it looks like a street.
Oh, okay.
It's gorgeous. It's a Birdies in Liverpool. But we were going to do that anyway. It's like, fuck it.
The government are onto it though, aren't they? Because they've just hiked up the fine for running an illegal gig. But
I just won't pay it. Well, they're not going to put me in prison.
What are you in for? I don't give a fuck, me, mate.
Who did
you kill?
When nonces are getting suspended sentences, I feel pretty confident that running an illegal gig is not going to land me in juvie.
You're doing 5 to 8 years. What for? Putting on comedy, a fucking illegal poetry night. I love that atmosphere, and I loved. This is something, without wanting to sound too wanky. The way we're heading now, it might be on the road to mending. And, you know, when people like second wave shut down, I'm not sure. I think it's going to be localized. I think the government are going to try and keep everything open apart from if your town goes to shit, which is what they've been doing. Next year, there might never be another garden gig or a driving gig. There might never be a need for an illegal gig. I'm sort of glad that I've done one of each. I feel like... But that I mean it. That I will always remember that.
Yeah, it was speakeasy shit, wasn't it?
Fucking mental.
There's bars themed now on speakeasies, which were the illegal thing of their time. We're not allowed to sell alcohol, but we've got a little place that you knock on whatever, and it was word of mouth. That illegal gig, it's funny to call it illegal constantly. We didn't advertise it. We did it by word of mouth. We got 80 people in a room that holds 150. We distanced it properly. We got a bill together that was just great. Everyone smashed it. Like, everyone smashed it.
Yeah.
Watching Alfie Brown that night was so fucking brilliant. He was on absolute fire. You walked on and within 20 seconds of compare and people are dying, laughing and clapping. Danny opened, murdered. I did 5 or 10 in the middle with Alfie.
It was so good.
It was dead good. I'm just looking for... I've got 3 gigs tomorrow at Hot Water. 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 9:30.
You're back, baby.
Oh, I've seen what they're doing. They've got like a disinfectant gun spraying the whole venue. I'll show you the video in a minute when we take a break. I just, like, it's like a few weeks ago when we thought we were going back. My mental health was incredible for a week because I was like, I'm going back to work. And then the day before we got told to fuck off. They're not going to do that this time. And even if they do, I think a lot of comedy clubs are just going to go, we're just opening, mate. Like, we can't fucking do that again. We've spent too much money.
I think the localized thing is real. I think it really is. And I don't know if I'm not criticizing it. I'm not saying it's a good thing. You can't shut down everywhere again. You can't shut down businesses with a blanket rule. No. God, fucking Liverpool and Manchester, pull your socks up, everyone. Because you are the mainstay of my circuit. And oh no, Hull's in a local lockdown. All right. Oh, well. Good luck to them. Oh no, Norwich. Oh, what a shame. The infection rate's through the roof. Well, God bless. Let's just hope you do everything sensible to get back up.
We're back, baby.
Woo!
We're back.